Okay, good evening, good night. Let's do a quick microscopy sample. This is the cross, the second out of four actually, that look similar. This one is 50 on 50 centimeters, a little bit smaller than the previous one. Also acrylic over pastel pigments. It's another very early, experiment from February, I think, 2022. So it's an old one. It was hanged in show, in my apartment. That was, regularly electrocuted, by the neighbors. It was like an oven in the intelligence term. I don't understand. Don't understand why you call it oven, even though yes, it's also creates heat, but it's mostly electricity. So it was hanged for a while, and then it was in storage. And after some time, it was taken out of the frame and rolled most of the in the standard way. And it's so I've taken a few miniature samples from the acrylic and soaked it in alcohol, so it will be, so we can see something under the microscope. Otherwise, it's just bulky chunks of acrylic. So let's take a look, and see what we can actually get out of it. I should say that since it's pretty wet, because of the alcohol. Some of the figures that we will see are actually, the streams of the fluid, like the alcohol. But it's easy to distinguish between life forms and of course, figures in the liquid. It's sometimes harder to distinguish between neos and all sort of bubbles and things like that. But I think that my I would say avid, my regular viewers can already maybe they have ways to distinguish between the two. So let's do it quickly, because tonight I want to do at least 5 or 6 of these. So this is a magnification of 64. So this is the start of the slide. You already see interesting stuff. So as I said, this is, all those formations are due to the liquid that nice. This is definitely a life form. Maybe we'll zoom in to catch a better look, better view. Yeah, nice. Let's get back to 64. Here we can see a life form. And another one. And another one. This looks like an environmental creation. Not sure that it's supposed to be a life form, but it looks many like of the environmental creations of the Neros. Okay, so here we see all sorts of life forms, really nice. I don't see things that look like Neros actually. Maybe this one, I'm not sure. It's not as, maybe these are Neros. It's difficult for me to actually distinguish in these ones. Yeah, it looks like they are Neros actually, yes. I think so. Nice, so there are also Neros here. It looks like a Nero that is busy doing something. Let's get back to 64. This was 150. Nice, a big one. Neros, nice. So they're living. So yes, acrylic is a good medium for Neros. I think we can establish that by now. We have enough samples to say that acrylic stores Neros quite well. These are all just shapes that made from like alcohol, from the liquid. Not particularly interesting, it's just shapes in the liquid. Maybe in change of focus we will see more like life forms, maybe. This one is a life form. Another one. Yeah, so they have been busy throughout this year and a half. And of course they received the initial energy charge from the dear neighbors at Shoam that were always torturing me and my daughters. Of course, financed by the United States of America. This is not a joke. This is real, and this is horrible. This is crime against humanity that was financed by the United States. That is the boss in this hellhole. Should remind you, children 2 years old and 3 years old were subjected to this oven, and also myself, of course. And they lived with me for half the time, and no mercy from the neighbors. No mercy. This is evidence that it actually was exactly as I said. Okay, so I think it's enough for now. So this will be, if anyone wonders what are the numbers, just serial number. So this is 1014, just an identification number. It doesn't mean much. The name is the course number 2. Even though in the former one, the previous one is the course, just the course. Even though they're not the first. Actually, there was before, there's another course that, in another style that was, done before, like this. Actually, I kind of like it, but maybe I'll show. I mean, I'll show. I mean, I don't. Maybe it will be for sale like in another time. Actually, the ones that I created, the first course that I created was actually it was very naive, but actually it turned out really well. I think. So maybe I'll like review it in another time.